Welcome back to the channel. Today is a RetroPackages episode. I guess it's number 11. So let's get right to it. First item, and I already unboxed this, is a black Amiga mouse. I assume this is from the SCOM era of Amigas. So when SCOM bought the Commodore brand and did their own 1200, it's in, well, okay condition. I paid $40. It's nice and clicky. It's a classic 9-pin DIN connector. And yeah, let's try this right now. So to try the mouse, I brought out the Tower Amiga, which I built in some recent videos. And there's another thing I got, which is Amos the Creator, the game basic for the Amiga, which was made after STOS, and we will try to boot the Amiga with that. Mouse is connected. Let's see. It should work and load into Workbench. And yeah, actually kind of works. Yeah, it's a bit crunchy. So for a €40 mouse, that is not the best performance ever. As I said, it kind of works, but not quite. So we will have to take a look inside this. I have to clean this anyway. So let's do this now. So there seems to be only one screw that holds this mouse together. Let's see. It doesn't look too dirty. There's a bit grease in here. Then these wheels. Okay, there's the dirt. And these wheels are what make this mouse tick. Okay, so let's take this out for a minute, if we can. Let's try to clean this as good as possible. Yeah, there's even more hair. So I brought out some cotton swabs and some alcohol, glider feet. There's a hair and some dirt. This can actually lead to a not working mouse. Because this is where the light shines through, and if there's something stuck between these little fins here, the mouse won't register right. Okay, that's better. And now we have to clean this little wheel here. The best way to do this is with a little screwdriver. Just scrap along, and you can see this shit comes off immediately. Nice and crusty. Okay, looks good. Put this back in there. Strain relief. Okay. So let me quickly clean this, and then we can go and put it back together, hopefully. Okay. There's also a model number, I just saw. So next up is the mouse ball, which you will first clean with a wet cloth, which in this case are my baby wipes. That is nice and clean. Then we'll just let it dry. Okay. Let's put the mouse back in. And let's see if it works. Yeah, that works perfectly fine now. So the mouse is back. Yeah, so it actually were the hairs and the debris on the mouse wheel. I guess the hair was a main factor in these little wheels where the line shines through. So yeah, that mouse is perfectly fine again. Nice. So when I was a kid, I programmed in GFA Basic, which was a special basic dialect which was ported from the Atari ST. And then on the Atari ST there came STOS, which was game creation basic for the Atari ST. And a friend of mine did GFA Basic on the ST first and then STOS. And finally there was Amos, which was the port of STOS for the Amiga. And I had an Amiga 500 at that time, and yeah, that came with 3 discs. I had this exact version, not that copy, of Amos, and it came with a fat manual and some extras manual, and I really liked that. So I recently bought that for, I guess, 40 euros. It's complete. It has all the discs. There's a program disc, extras disc, data disc. It comes with a lot of sprites and graphics and music, and you can start creating your own game right away. And it has quite a lot of new commands, I think around 400 or so. And it's made by François Lyonnais, and he's still active in the game creation community, and if I'm not completely mistaken, he's porting another version of this Amos to modern systems. There was also an Amos 3D or something, which allowed you to make 3D games, which was never my big thing or goal. So I'm thinking about doing an actual Amos tutorial for the Amiga and creating a game. Maybe again my Rocks, my Boulder Dash clone Rocks, which I did in Pico 8. And let's do this in Amos on the Amiga, on an actual Amiga. And yeah, if you're interested in that, let me know in the comments and I will get right to it, because I really like to program games. So let me know what you think. I'm totally up for that. Next up, we have something that set me back 5 euros, which is a Covox speech thing clone. It's called the Simple LPT Sound. And as far as I can see, this only consists of a parallel connector, a headphone jack and some resistors, and that should give some simple sound through the LPT port or the printer port. So we'll try this in a future episode with a standard PC. I have some PC episodes coming up, so that will make good use of that. Next up, we have a donation to the channel, and this is a really cool. Ray from the Netherlands, longtime supporter and friend, donated this. This is an Atari portfolio, and he made a video on his channel. I will link his channel in the description below. He made a video, oh look, it came to life. He made a video about how John Connor used this in Terminator 2 to hack the ATM machine. So if you haven't seen his video, go check it out. And I guess he actually, yeah, he also put the code on here. So if you type PIN, this is the thing he he made, and you can see this is exactly what happened in Terminator 2 to get to the pin code. And there's your number, 999003. Don't know if there's anything else except for the 9003. Let's run this again. But I guess it should always come out to this. And this is an actual PC. And I will do an episode about this in the very near future. Let's see. No, it's 9003, just like in the movie. And with this came the parallel port. I guess this is to connect it to a PC and actually transfer some data. This is a serial port, serial, parallel, I don't know. You just plug it in on the side here, and that's what it is. I guess John Connor used this to connect to the ATM machine. Very, very cool. Thank you very much for sending this in, for that very kind donation. Totally flashed to have one of these, and I will do an episode about this shortly. The famous, no, it's not so famous, the LexiKit Compute 2000 Lexibook Junior, which is a kid's computer, and I'm always interested in kids' computers and to see what makes them tick and what's inside. And you get some German spelling programs, some math. It has a mouse which is bi-directional, which is interesting. And yeah, it comes with the original box. And let's unbox this. So here's the manual. And if you want to start a program, you have to actually type in the number. So without this, you are only guessing what's what. It comes with a nice handle and with a bi-directional mouse, which just means it has a wheel which only goes left and right. So this is not a real mouse. Sounds more like one of these pullback cars. And here is the main attraction, and take a closer look. Anything special to this? Yes, it is, because we do have two E's. So this is actually kind of a special edition machine, which has two E's. I assume this is from factory, and yeah, it's quite disturbing for a kid. Okay, we have to connect this. Let me connect this quickly. Yeah, there we go. Choose a game. Let's choose a game. Blitzword. Which is wrong because you have to start with a capital letter. Very good, 1 point. Yeah, so that is this machine. So that's not too interesting. Let's take a look inside. And it has way too many screws here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I don't know what they are hiding. But let's see. Man, these are really long ass screws here. This is, by the way, from 2001. So it will be interesting to see what tech makes this tick. See what I did there? So let's see. Okay. Here we go. Whoa, that is one tight fit. There's not too much to see. Exactly nothing. Don't know if the battery ran out. There's some dirt road there. I don't want to destroy it. There's no wiggle room for anything here. And since I don't want to desolder anything or destroy anything, I guess for now I will leave it be and put it back together. Yeah, so we will make an episode about what's inside this thing and what makes it tick. I already have one of these kids' computers which had a Z80 inside. I have some footage from that, which I haven't released yet. The next package is from John Walkies, who's a regular to the channel and has already sent in some of the calculators from the Ukraine and the Texas Instruments calculator. So let's take a look inside this. And he did announce this package, so I'm totally aware of what this is. And it's, as always, very well packed. Oh wow. And he did say that he would send a Newton message pad. What he didn't say is, or I just don't remember, that it is complete in box. Wow, that is really cool. That is really, really cool. So let's open it up. Let's open it up and take a peek inside. For those who don't know, this is, I guess, the second generation Apple Newton message pad, which is then message pad 2000. Whoa, that is way too cool. Oh man. Wow. So I guess this is the main attraction. Put this to the side for now. We have some discs here. Newton software backup disk for Windows, setup, connection utilities. Wow, a lot of connection utilities. Some paper pamphlet, software license agreement. Put this to the side, back in the back. We have, which looks like a PCMCIA cover. We have the miscellaneous adapters for the power supply. We have two manuals, the getting started and the user's manual. Very cool, love manuals. We have what looks like the plug for a PCMCIA network adapter card, which I can't see here, which may already be inside of the Newton, so you can actually connect this to a network. Power supply. Let's get this out of here, and I will have to put this one on here. No, that way, and then screw it in. Nice design. We have the Newton Important Information Guide. We have another adapter, which is, I assume, Newton to the classic ADB connection, which is the standard for all the older Macs for keyboards and serial communication, stuff like that. Oh, we have a, I guess, replacement stylus. Very cool. And that is it. Wow, that is quite the package. So let's take a look at the main attraction. Oh, that is so cool. Wow. Whoa, hey, wow, man. That's unbelievable. There's even a keyboard in here. Oh man. So there is the Newton, which opens up like this, and there should be a stylus up here. Yeah, there it is. There's the infrared port, there's the connection for the ADB power, and I'm not sure what this is. This is, I guess, this adapter right here, which plugs in like this. Yeah, okay. We have the PCMCIA card. One in here. Oh, this is actually a 1 MB storage card. Very cool. Wow, man, that is insane. And here's a second PCIe slot which features the Ethernet card, and you connect this to this and then you get internet. Maybe you need another adapter for that, not a problem here. Yeah, the device itself is a little sticky, which is normal for these kind of coatings. Yeah, so I guess we have to actually plug it in to get some kind of picture, but there will be a separate episode about the Newton. But this is beyond cool. Really, really nice. So you can use this whole package here and set it up like this, put in the keyboard and have a complete machine, because this is velcroed into this. Nice. That is so cool. So John, if you're watching this, thank you very much. Very much appreciated. Cool package, and especially that it comes in the box and with all the good stuff here. Thank you very much, John. So the next package is pretty well wrapped. I already unwrapped this, so it looks a little bit beaten, but it's another C64. This is a special one. It's super clean, or at least nearly no yellowing on any part here. And most importantly, it's a very early C64C model with the keyboard, with the breadbin keyboard in white. So the PET characters are not on the key like on the newer models, but on the front. So this is not the cost-reduced version of the keyboard. This is the whole thing. Some animal there. Yeah, and it's a C64C, and it says so on the back. So I have no idea if it works, so we will have to give it a try in a minute. Comes with this nice protector or dust cover with a C. Don't assume that is some OEM Commodore part. And there's just another package in the same quality wrapping, and that is a 5041 2 floppy disk drive. Let's see if we get a peel out of this. No, it's peeled, so someone took the plastic label off. It's still sealed, so that's good. Also, no idea if this works. These parts come with no power supplies, no more cables, so I have to provide my own, but of course I do have these. So let's plug it all in and see if it works. Okay, the eBay listing said untested. We know what this means in 99.9% of the cases. Machine is dead. But, well, let's give it a try. I brought my trusted Boulder Dash collection disc. Let's put it in here. Let's start the drive. Let's see. Yeah, that powers up normally. Drive gets a signal. That could be my cable again. Let me just give this a little push. Yeah. And there we are. Okay, that actually seems to work. Keyboard looks good. Yeah. The drive doesn't sound too good. Okay, so the drive seems to have its issues. So I have a few 1541 1 and 2s now that have defective drives. So maybe I should step up my drive repair game here. Okay, moving on to the next package. So the final package is actually very well packaged. These nice bubble wrap things. And it is the printer which I had as a kid, which is this Star LC10. and I have very fond memories of this printer. That was a good one. It's only black and white. Seems to be in very good shape. Just a little dirty. So with this printer you can actually use the endless paper variant or the sheet paper variant, and you just move this switch. This is for endless paper, this is for sheet paper, and let's put one in here. Let's see if this works. It does. And let's see if we get this to print actually. Switch it on. That is a very familiar sound, and yeah, paper feed doesn't work, and all the buttons don't seem to work. It says power online, but it doesn't do anything. That is not good. So I can put it online and offline, but other than that, nada. So that doesn't seem to work, which is a shame. At least it notices. Ah, and now this works. Interesting. So this has some built-in fonts and print pitches. And as you can see, paper feed works. Just didn't like this paper. Let's see, you can open this up back here. And this is where the endless paper goes. You can move these around. That's quite dirty in there. Actually some hair and stuff. So it may be that it only doesn't want the sheet paper. Let's see. Oh, now it works. Okay, so just doesn't like to be force-fed with paper, which is okay, I guess. So how can we do a test print here? It does seem that you have to hold some key when powering this on. Let's try this one. So there still seems to be some life left in that ribbon, but it's really just a little. And that is the standard print, and here you have the quality print, which just prints 2 times. And you can see with these letters here, like the G, that this printer is at least a 9 needle printer, because you have a G that goes below the other letters with a little lag there. And if you have a 7 needle printer like the MPS 801 from Commodore, the G would be ending on the same level as the E and the F and the H. So this seems to be a perfectly good working printer. It's dirty, but that can be fixed. And nice. That is exactly the same printer I had as a kid with my Amiga, because this is actually a Centronics printer. So you have to use Centronics cable and put it onto the parallel port of your PC or Amiga or whatever. Nice. So I guess that now really concludes this episode. Thanks for watching, and until next time. Bye-bye.
Thank you for watching Retro is the New Black. If you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe. If you like the video, please share. Every like, share, and comment helps a lot. Until next time, bye-bye.